Every politician takes money from big money ever since it was made legal with Citizens United. It's not right, but it's legal. It's legalized corruption.
So there you are. It's legalized corruption. Lobbying is corruption. That's basically you just told us that. And that's the part that drives me so bananas when I talk to people about money in politics. Because it doesn't stand to reason that lobbying as such or applying money towards Congress is corruption. Sometimes it's just self-defense. The government, if you assume that only the government without business donations is pristine and will always do well, then the case makes sense. But if we believe that, then you'll believe anything on the planet. So we don't need to talk about that, right? Because we know the government itself is an inept, lumbering beast that makes errors everywhere it goes, at best. So businesses lobby government. What do they do lobby government for? Sometimes it's for special favors, special tax breaks, subsidies, all sorts of things like that. And I would consider that to be a kind of ideological corruption. However, I should note that people like Sarah Silverman promote government getting involved in businesses and the subsidies and all that kind of stuff. Her people, the Democrats, have been in charge of that and promoting that for as long as I can remember.
What's an example?
The ethanol subsidies. That's one great example. We want to save the planet, so let's subsidize ethanol by growing more corn and putting it into our gas tanks.
At the expense of some businesses for the benefit of others.
Right, and it really hurts the consumers. It's caused a lot of havoc. It's actually raised prices of corn worldwide, so that poor people are suffering, so that Democrats in America can feel good about themselves, and farmers in the Midwest can get very, very rich. Okay, that is corruption. That's ideological corruption. It's really nasty. It wasn't just big business lobbying that did it. You know, what did it? It was the environmentalist lobby that did it. You have two groups of people who are responsible, the bootleggers and the Baptists, as Bruce Yandel puts it. The bootleggers want the blue laws and the prohibitions so that people will come to them, and the Baptists give them their ideological cover. They don't want as much, booze going on, but it really plays into the hands of the bootleggers. So you have two classes of the self-interested businesses who lobby for special favors and goofy programs. And then you have the nutball organization that thinks they're doing good, in the case of the environmentalists who are pushing for ethanol subsidies. To me, I look at the problem and I think we have to fight the environmentalists who provide a cover for stupid programs, and we have to fight the lobbyists. But with other lobbying, that's our source. How do we get these ideas across? We have to lobby somehow. We have to get Congress to listen. And money is a problem, sure, but many businesses lobby in self-defense.
If all the ball players are taking steroids, then you have to take steroids too to compete, right? I'm not against Hillary. I met someone I have more in common with, and his name is Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is this senator from Vermont who miraculously has not and will not take money from super PACs. Where all the other candidates are getting gigantic sums of money from billionaires in an unspoken but inevitable exchange for favors and influence over policy, Bernie is not for sale.
However, he is for sale to you guys. What is he doing? He's getting lots of money from regular people who want special favors like free college tuition, or almost all the freebie goods and all the little special treats they want. They want to have somebody else be taxed so they can get special favors. So I don't really see how this is different from corporates getting special deals, them getting special deals.
This man is running for president on a platform that is just a giant fuck you to the above-the-law billionaire class who have been controlling government policy with their money and not paying a nickel in taxes through government loopholes they secure with said money.
Okay, and here we get it, not paying a nickel in taxes. Well, this is just simply not true, since we know that the top 1% of earners pay most of the federal income taxes in America. The stats are real clear, and we can put this up on the board. I mean, they pay lots of taxes. And also, they're double taxed and triple taxed, because not only do individuals pay high income taxes, businesses pay a tax. And if they're in the business, and then of course they get paid, they pay taxes on their investments. So this whole thing that they don't pay a dime in taxes is just untrue. Some people don't pay much because they've gotten special deals through lobbying. Okay, that I can see why you would complain about that. Okay, so why aren't you for a flat rate tax and for getting rid of most of the loopholes? Well, blank out. I haven't heard talk about that. Yeah,
Aren't there corporations who don't even pay any taxes some years?
Sure. When you don't earn a profit, you don't pay taxes on the profit you don't make. Many corporations don't earn a profit during a year or have a very scant profit. Even a big one with huge revenues doesn't always earn a profit. They can have losses you've heard of companies with a loss for a quarter? Second quarter in a row, loss. They're not paying taxes those years on the losses because they don't get paid. They don't pay taxes on revenues as such. They pay taxes on profits. And so,
But what about the companies that get tax breaks and get subsidies and things like
yeah, I'm entirely with her, and I'm entirely with her to oppose those kind of things. But instead, she's yammering for some guy who talks about socialism. The countries he says he admires, Denmark and Sweden, have lower corporate income taxes than we do. Well, why isn't he talking about that? Why is he not talking about double taxation? It's just loopy.
Bernie is running on a platform of overturning Citizens United and making the untouchably rich accountable for their fair share.